What?
Why is it like white?
Because it's bright.
Oh.
Here we are with another episode.
So guys, welcome back to another episode of The Current Situation. My name is Nichelle.
I'm JP.
And this is...
And I'm Angelie.
Y'all, you already know who she is.
But please,
Okay.
Introduce yourself
Okay,
anyways.
okay. Hey, what's up, Current Situation? I'm Angelie, bestie for a long time, YouTuber, recent graduate. I don't know what else to say about me.
You have a whole list.
A whole, what's it called?
Resume.
Yeah, the resume. That's the one, that's the one.
Oh, okay. Ex-Cubs bred employee.
Love that. All the details.
She can bake.
Gymnast, dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Chef.
Oh,
Scientist
yes.
on the side.
Oh,
You know.
party hoster.
yeah.
True.
Party hoster of
As of
2022.
recent.
Looking forward for more.
I'm nervous.
He is looking forward for more.
I'm looking forward to more.
Yeah.
I talk about it a lot with this show.
Just
My
like,
parties.
I just can't wait for the next party AJ's gonna throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll make it happen.
Well, today we're just gonna, chat and stuff. I mean, a lot has happened with you this past year already. You went on a trip.
True.
You're grad. She's a UBC alumni.
That is me.
BBC alumni.
Yes. And yeah, we're just gonna, talk about your experiences with YouTube, content creation, because you've been obviously doing that for a while. So yeah. Do you want to just tell a little backstory on like why you wanted to start YouTube and like, your experiences so far?
Sure. I feel like every up-and-coming YouTuber was like obsessed with YouTube as a child and was like, that, I want to be that. Same. I loved watching YouTube, all the OG YouTubers.
Oh my gosh.
Zoella, Jack's Gap.
Bethany Moda.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Meredith. Most iconic.
Nostalgia.
Most iconic
Mhm.
ladies and gents. And I would watch their videos every day without fail.
Actually, that's
all
so
the
true.
time.
You were like obsessed.
Yeah.
Remember Cute Polish?
Oh my gosh. I mean,
Yeah.
I have nothing on my nails now, but
Yeah,
like,
but she's obsessed.
I
with
have my
this.
own nail Instagram account posting my
Yeah.
cute
Really?
polish designs.
Is it still there?
I don't think so. I think
Oh.
I must have deleted it.
Oh, had. Oh, I thought you still.
Oh no.
Still. I'm like, wait, what?
You could still be doing that, It's
True,
really
true.
good.
Got
Yeah.
a lot of free time now, so
Facts. You talk about the Shelly and AJ show?
true. That was an iconic moment for
Yes.
us. The Shelly and AJ show.
Way back when.
A little embarrassing, a little cringe to look back on.
Right. But I just remember I guess we were like so young, right? So we didn't really care about like what we were putting out there. We were
Nope,
just
not
being
at all.
very like, true to ourselves, if that makes sense. So I feel like that was kind of fulfilling in a way, because looking back, obviously like it's cringe, but then at the same time it's like during that time when we were like creating these videos, editing them, and like excited to post it, like sharing it to our parents and stuff, like I feel like that was really special in a way.
Very, very
Yeah.
wholesome.
Mm-hmm.
How did that get started?
Oh, I think like there was one year we literally saw each other every single day in the summer, like no cap.
Mm.
And I'm just like imagining our first video, like,
yeah.
because I was describing how like I was just describing how we started and
Yeah.
stuff. So basically, we were playing on my iPod and stuff, and then I guess AJ, I think she was just like, let's start a YouTube channel.
Right
I don't
there.
know, just right there,
Yeah.
like no like hesitation or whatnot. And I was like, hey, good idea.
Mm.
And then I guess I had my iPad at the time already, so that's where we use that to like film videos and whatnot, because
Mm.
Quality materials.
quality material, and I literally edited on my iPad as well because I had iMovie on it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Wow, iMovie back then, iMovie now.
Yeah. Yo,
Some things never change.
Some things never change.
we would just talk about like random stuff.
So random.
So like we
Like,
talked about Cake
The
Boss.
most random.
Like when making a video, like what do you guys like? How you guys plan it? Like do you
We
guys
literally just don't plan
No
it.
planning.
We're just like
literally just talk?
On the fly.
Yeah.
Whatever comes to mind.
well, there was one time we like planned some things like the music video we did for Call Me Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music video.
No, because in 2012 I feel like that was like the song of the year. So everyone wanted to do something, you know, to showcase that song. So we did like a music video. What else did we do? I don't know, we just talked about like Maria Aragon.
True. I remember a couple lookbooks.
Oh yeah, fashion lookbooks.
Yeah.
We'll show you after.
I have to see
You're gonna like
because I haven't seen everything you guys have posted. Like Nichelle
Have you,
shown
like-
me like her favorites like
Right.
when it comes up, but I haven't seen like a lot of the stuff. Is it still up there?
it's still up there.
Unfortunately, yes. I
And
don't
there's,
know
like-
the account information anymore.
No, me neither. But I feel like there's like one video that has like I think like 3K views.
No way.
No, I'm not even
Yeah.
joking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was about Who to Math.
Yeah, that was an iconic one.
Yeah.
Who the math? What is it?
Oh, we just talked about like her favorite math website.
Yeah.
Math
in the day.
In
website.
elementary school, we would play Who to Math. Who to Math was the website, and there were like a bunch of puzzle games and stuff. And so, like, when we would have computer time,
Like your favorite
I would
wasn't
play
even about math.
Who to Math? No,
It was
wasn't.
about like the sugar thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
She
oh my
just-
god.
So basically, a sugar game is like you have to draw a line, right, for the sugar to like land in the cup.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I can picture that.
Yeah.
Draw
It's
a
like
line.
dropping from the top, and then you have to like guide it.
Oh,
Guide it
okay, okay. Then it goes. Oh yeah, okay. I got
Yeah.
it. That's a math game. How's that a math?
No,
game?
that's the
Math
thing.
game.
I was like, that's her favorite one.
I was
even though it's-
obsessed.
So do you think like that kind of sparked your interest to like carry on your YouTube
Probably.
experience?
Because
Yeah.
like, since then I've wanted to do this sort of thing.
Was there ever a time where you were just like you wanted to give up in a way?
Yeah, I've been feeling that kind of a lot recently because
Yeah.
I took quite a big break of like a few months of posting regularly, and since then like the view count has been pretty low, and I'm like, will it ever come back? Is it even worth it to try? Like, I'm dedicating so many hours editing and
Right.
doing all that stuff to put these videos out there to hopefully make it into something. The numbers are slowly rising.
I just
and
feel
is
like it
part of
comes
the
with like
process.
consistency as you post.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I feel like you've been actually really good at that. Like the content that you put out there, it's not like any regular content. You actually put a lot of work into it, so I feel like that's fulfilling.
I think you should share a little bit about like what videos you do.
Right,
Yeah.
I don't
right.
think we've talked about
Of
that.
course.
That's a good idea. Basically, right now, I have a lot of like pre-filmed content from when I was still in uni. So I'm editing a lot of that, lots of college life type of content. I also have a lot of travel videos filmed as well that are just like sitting on my hard drive. That'll be coming too. Moving vlogs.
Dang, you have a lot
Just
lined up.
Yeah, and I also want to like film more other kinds of videos, like lookbooks maybe, or like thrifting videos.
Oh,
I
definitely.
do love a good trip to the thrift, so come thrift with me.
So has YouTube become more of like a hobby, or has it become more of like an interest made to a business kind of?
Probably more the latter. I think it always will be just like a thing I find fun, but the bonus that comes with that is the possibility of monetizing, and that's kind of like where I'm hoping things will lead, because it'll be nice to just have, you know, some AdSense money on the side,
Yeah,
kind of
definitely.
thing.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
Who knows what the future will hold in
She's gonna be
terms
the
of
next
like,
Emma.
that would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, someone's gonna take her place since she stopped
Yeah,
YouTube,
good things.
Exactly.
which is shocking. I don't know why she
I
stopped.
know.
Well, with that being said, which YouTubers do you look up to the most, like as of right now?
That's a good question. I do love Emma Chamberlain, of course. She's like the only creator whose videos I'll rewatch.
Yeah.
Because I just love them so much. And I can't really say that about anybody else right now anyways. But another YouTuber I'm obsessed with, Lynn Trong. She's a super like aesthetic college girly. Really nice style, really nice editing.
Yeah.
And like the dedication she puts into her videos is super like wow. And it's kind of like I want to do that too. And another girl I'm thinking of is Leah's Field Notes. She's from Toronto, I'm pretty sure Ontario, or like she lived in Montreal, and I think she grew up in Vancouver. But now she's like living in Europe. Whoa. She's in Paris right now, and I'm just like, wow.
Ooh.
And are all these people like they produce content similar to what you're doing?
Pretty much, yeah. Kind of like aesthetic vlogs and like wholesome content,
like the vibes,
chill, you know, put this on in the background while you're doing the laundry type of thing.
Yeah, I feel like all the YouTubers I watch like as of right now are because of her.
Oh really?
Honestly. Yeah, because I remember back in the day, I guess when we went to LA back in 2018, you were saying something about like this mural like on Melrose, like Emma took like a photo like in front of it, and I was like, who's Emma, right? And then obviously like I searched her up and stuff like that, and then ever since I've been hooked on her.
Chamberlain, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, speaking of.
Yes. Hey, Chamberlain Coffee. Get it now. Like apart from your YouTube career, you just graduated.
I did.
Congratulations.
Finally.
Yes. How do you feel?
Very relieved. Like, I don't know if you guys relate to like the looming, you know, stress of always having to do something, whether it be just like reading or catching up on lectures or doing assignments or whatever. Like all of that weight has just been lifted off my shoulders, and it feels so good because I think the reason why I took such a big YouTube break was because it was just hard to like balance all of that energy, if that makes sense. Like so much energy goes into putting in a video, but so much energy also goes into like being a good student. And so, you know, I kind of had to choose one over the other and then finish university.
Right.
I feel like especially after the pandemic hit, it was hard to like get back into the student mindset because for pretty much the entirety of the pandemic, I was just editing away, filming YouTube videos, and that was like my life during lockdown, which was great. And so I kind of did a lot of rethinking of my path. But because I was so close to the end of my university degree, I figured I might as well just finish it. Yeah. To have it.
Oh, you were thinking about like dropping it?
Like, not super seriously, but rather than just like stopping right there, I feel like it made a little bit more sense in a practical sense to just have a degree.
Yeah, I know a couple of people like that where they're like middle of their school years and like wanting to call it quits or like maybe take a break and then jump back into it.
I kind of wish I might have done that instead. It's hard to know like what to do with your life because there's so many options. Obviously, you don't know which option's the best. Yeah,
that's a tough thing after like being in university and stuff, making decisions, life decisions.
It's definitely worth it because you put in so much work, literally blood, sweat, tears go into getting your undergrad, and to like be able to walk across the stage too was huge. Right. That really solidified the end for me.
Tell the viewers, what's your major?
Yes. So I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Speech Sciences and minor in Psychology. I went into that thinking I wanted to be a speech therapist, but I'm not so sure anymore. I think I'm more scared of the possibility of rejection from like, you know, applying to the program as opposed to like the actual program, because I think the career itself is really amazing.
Of course.
Speech therapy and what therapists do is very, you know, essential work. But it's super competitive and that kind of scares me. But to go off of like YouTube and social media in general, it's kind of like you don't know what the future of it is going to look like. Whereas speech therapy is always going to be an option, whereas YouTube might not be, which is why I'm kind of putting all of my eggs in that basket for now.
Right. As of right now, you just graduated. At least you have those options like right in front of you, so you can like weigh them out, try them out in a way if you're willing to like, you know, do both and then take it from there. Yeah.
We should get into you moving.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like that's a big thing.
Almost 2 years ago, I moved out just to be closer to uni. Now that I'm not in uni, I don't need to be close to it anymore. So at the end of the summer, I am unfortunately moving back home in with my parents. I know I feel like that's kind of a mixed bag of emotions. I don't want to say it's a taboo, but like people are kind of like, oh, you're moving back home? I don't believe at all.
Right.
First of all, I'm grateful
That you still have that opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
To be able to move back in with my parents, that they're willing to accept me back into their home, and to also save some money.
Oh, definitely.
Because there is a possibility I might be moving abroad for a few months.
It's okay. I'm so down to visit you over there.
Yeah. And that will probably open so many other doors, but
Definitely.
obviously it's a big move.
Yeah.
And an expensive move.
Another continent.
Yeah.
It's not like you're moving to like Toronto or
Exactly.
the US. Like this is a whole different scene. Do you want to tell them like the country you possibly move to?
So my current roommate, she is wanting to go on exchange to Europe. Our top picks are Berlin and Amsterdam. It's most likely going to be Berlin. In Germany, yes.
Oh my God.
And the plan is to move in January. Like, for sure, we're going to do a term there.
Love that.
And then with the possibility of extending it in the summer. Yeah.
You're both going for school or just Anna?
Just Anna. I don't have anything here, really. Like, I'm not tied to a job or anything.
That's true. You can just piece it.
I figured this would be my time.
No, honestly,
To live in Europe.
What better time?
Literally, wow. Do you see yourself like learning German?
Yeah, I started on Duolingo.
Oh.
Kidding.
Guten Tag.
Isn't that like one of like the most hardest languages to
that's what I heard.
learn?
Actually not. Personally, it's very comparable to English in terms of like sentence structure, and a lot of the words are similar.
Her linguist self is coming out.
Yeah. They're, in the same family, German and English. The sounds are definitely hard to learn.
Yeah.
There's a lot that we don't have in English. So it's more just practicing that. But for the most part, it's been pretty easy.
Love that.
But I'm also learning on Duolingo, so there's
I
that too.
actually learned German before going to Europe because
Oh,
my uncle speaks German, and where he lives in Switzerland, it's a German town. And he's like, yeah, you should learn German before coming. So I did it for a month, but like I completely like stopped. I did my learning on Duolingo.
Nice.
It was alright. But I found it hard, kind of. But then again, I didn't put like a lot of effort into it. I felt like I was just doing it and not actually like taking
it in. Yeah.
But it would be dope to learn another language.
Totally.
You don't understand Tagalog, right? Or
No.
Cebuano?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I'm more familiar with Cebuano than
No way.
Tagalog. Well, like,
What does that even sound like?
well, it sounds the same, at least like from my, unaware perspective.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of different words for things.
Yeah.
Like, when you say you're full, you say busog.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But I think it's different in Tagalog.
Busog ako.
Okay,
So
yeah.
wait, so Cebuano is like busog ko only?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The only like phrase I could like come up with at the top of my head is daghang
Salama. I
salamat.
was gonna say that too.
What does that mean?
So just like maraming salamat.
Oh,
but like
thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're gonna like learn German, I feel like that's just gonna be easy for you because you don't, I guess, know like another language. Well, for me at least, because I understand Tagalog, Ilocano, I can speak a little bit of both. I feel like it's really hard for me to learn another language because I'm already tied to like another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found like in high school, I don't know why, French was so hard, and you know, like
Yeah, French was so hard.
I
had
kept
to
on
drop
asking
out.
her because she's like really good at it, right?
Oh, fluent?
No, not fluent, but I feel like if I really tried, I could be.
With that being said, yeah, like in high school, it was just really hard for me to pick up French for some reason. Like I'm still interested in learning it because at work, Simon's is a Montreal-based brand. Some of the people that work like in IT or like the web department, they don't speak English.
They speak French?
They speak French only.
Damn.
So every time I get a phone call for them, I would have to transfer to my coworker who's fluent in French,
Right.
because obviously I don't know how to converse. Yeah.
Dang.
Which, like during those times, I'm like, oh, dang, like imagine if I could speak it and understand it fully.
Yeah.
Cause like there's some emails, right, that are like in French. I could like pick up like what they're trying to say, but then I would have to like copy and paste to like Google Translate
Honestly, that's
and
what
just
I
like
did.
yeah,
Definitely.
like read it all from
Same.
there.
Going back to like you moving back home with your parents, is that why you're throwing all these parties?
Pretty much.
Okay, it now makes sense. I'm like, wow, we're having a lit ass summer, like lit start to the summer.
Yeah.
But your
And
parties
now
are actually
explain.
so much fun, like from like the ones that
Thank you.
obviously you've thrown.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
glad. Yeah.
Just like the vibes.
Yeah, I think I'm lucky also to have a really good group of friends.
Yeah.
That's just super chill.
Mm.
You know, easy to get along with.
Yeah,
Type
can
of
like
thing.
easily connect with and stuff.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
because I feel like sometimes that's the hardest part when you have, I guess, different like friend groups, like from school,
Yeah.
family friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes like they don't really.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of parties where it's very just like cliquey, you know, people kind of stick in with the same group that they're familiar with
Right.
because it's comfortable.
Yeah.
But I feel like we've been able to like mesh pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, everyone
I love
that
that.
everyone I've met at the parties so far have been super dope. Like honestly, everyone's super cool. Like I've gotten
Yeah.
along with everyone there,
Nice.
made some kind of connection.
Literally.
I'm glad. It's
So-
always like so stressful being the host because you're like, are people having a good time? Like,
Oh, girl, people
what
are
can I
having a
do?
good time. You don't have to worry about
Time
that.
of my life.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, honestly, like, the people that you invite and stuff, such a vibe. Like, I'm so glad that I met Galia.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So funny.
Shout
I
out.
have no words.
Shout out to Galia and Maria.
She is the most iconic human.
I could-
Everybody loves
To be honest
her.
with you, we would literally just be looking at each other and then we would just burst out laughing. 'Cause that's what happened. Paul was so confused because the last party you thrown for your grad party. So we came and then I just looked at Galia, she looked at me, and we just started laughing. We didn't even like say hi to each other yet and stuff.
Literally, we were all three of us were standing there, and like, I think we're having a convo. And then these two literally just burst out laughing. I'm like, what was even said?
Bruh.
And you met her at UBC too, and now you guys are like
So close.
Yeah, so close. Love that.
Yeah, that's one thing I have UBC to thank is the friends I made there.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't, I wouldn't have met so many people.
So yeah, we've talked about YouTube, your experiences with that, grad, the possibility of you moving to another.
Country. But that's honestly a goal though, moving.
That is.
Moving.
Just
moving
because obviously with traveling, like I heard that, you know, just expands your horizons, obviously, because you're
Exactly.
in another country with like there's different vibes and stuff, so you're kind of like immersing yourself in that. Other than like Germany, because like that's like the plan. Do you like see yourself like living somewhere else like in the future?
Honestly, I would have to see. Like, I traveled to San Francisco before the pandemic.
Right.
And I really fell in love with that city. It felt like Vancouver in a way, but in like a way cooler way.
Right. Yeah.
There's just so much more art and culture to experience there.
Yeah.
It's obviously a much older city, so there's a lot of history there too. I feel like that would be a cool place to live, maybe.
Do you see yourself, like, other than maybe, like, the US, like, do you see yourself moving to, like, Toronto or, like, those other big cities, Montreal?
Probably Montreal more so than Toronto. At the same time, Toronto's so big. Like,
yeah.
I feel like when we went, we just saw such a small
small part of it, which is downtown.
This huge city. So maybe if I did more traveling in Toronto, I would have a different
take on it.
Yeah. But literally as soon as we landed in Montreal, I was like, this is my place.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. You were like, hey,
I loved it so much.
I might want to move here.
Because it looks real European, right?
Yeah, especially going just to like old Montreal, just seeing those like, you know, the landmarks and like whatnot, kind of, you know, gives you this European feel. Like
it actually feels like you're in a different country.
Literally. And then at the same time, you get a little bit of like, you know, because like the city itself, like where McGill is, you get a little bit of like Vancouver, Toronto, so kind of like a mix of different cities, let's just say. So we had this like talk with one of my coworkers. She was saying like, you just have to travel now, like now's the time. And she kept on asking me like, what's stopping you? And I'm like,
what is stopping you?
Nothing's really See, that's the thing. It's just like I want to do something, but I feel like there's something there that's like stopping me from, you know, traveling or like taking risks and stuff.
I mean, it's scary for sure.
Oh, it's scary for sure. But then I feel like if I just pass that stage of like, you know, thoughts, then I feel like it should be fine. But yeah, just
make a plan.
Hey.
A year from today.
Because dude, Korea is still on my list.
Same.
For those people that don't know, we were supposed to go to Korea May of 2020. But hey, thank you, COVID.
That changed.
I hate you, COVID.
Because you guys were like dead set on ready to go,
we
right?
bought the tickets.
We booked our plane tickets.
Yeah, we were about to like book like our like hotel, Airbnb accommodations.
What happened with the tickets?
Thank God we got reimbursed.
Yeah. I'd be hella pissed.
I know.
Or some like people didn't.
Because some people get switched to, I don't know what they call it, but like you'll still receive a ticket, but you can use it whenever you want, right?
Yeah.
It was that, or get your reimbursement for like the whole entire ticket, or you just didn't get anything back at all, which would have sucked.
Yeah.
Defo.
Because I feel like people had it worse. Anyways.
Okay, hold up. Can I use the washroom? Let's take a break.
Hey, you do what you need to do.
Thanks. Nichelle was talking about how the thought of like experiencing new things and taking chances and how there's like a block that like separates her from that. I feel like there's one thing I saw on, I think either TikTok or Insta, and like the photo or video was like, as a young person, there'll always be time for you to make that money back that you put into, but like the experience or the opportunity or the year you're living in, you won't get that back. Like if you're 21 and want to move somewhere, you won't be 21 again, you know, but like you can make that money back in the future.
Yeah, I've always seen that on my like For You page, like people just being like, just take the chance now, like you're never gonna like have these years back, obviously. What do you guys think of that mentality though? Like, you know, money will always like come back, like just take the chance now. Because some people like they just want to be set, like they want to like save up as much money as possible so that they could like, you know, live their life that they want to, as opposed to just being like, say la vie, like I'm just gonna take the chances now.
Yeah, that's complicated.
No matter like how much you have in your bank account, because you'll always like get that back.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like right now I'm in the more I'll make the money later phase
Yeah.
of my life because like I am going to be moving back home in with my parents sort of thing. So like my summer is a very fixed and like specific time period where I'll be on my own. And like I feel like I won't have the chance to be as spontaneous when I'm like living with my parents. I feel like it's worth it to like go a little crazy and then figure out the other stuff later.
I feel like I'm experiencing that right now because I'm not sure if you know, but I quit I quit Oak, and you know there's a side where I could be comfortable and like stick with Oak, make the usual money I make, or I can pursue the passion I want to go into and like further myself in my career and like make a living off of that.
Totally.
And there's a lot of like chances ifs doing that direction, but like for me it's what better opportunity than now to do it, because like
For sure.
I'm still living at home with my parents. I don't really have to worry about paying bills or anything, so I don't have to stress about responsibilities like that. I feel like I'm well immersed within the career right now. Like I have the gear, I have the experience to do the work, and then if I lose money, a little bit of money now, that's totally fine. I can make that back in the future, and like when I am doing the work I want to do, you know?
Exactly.
I feel like the reason why I brought it up was I wanted to know what separated you from that roadblock from wanting to move to Amsterdam, or Berlin.
Yeah, I think it's like a money thing for sure. I feel like I probably could save up more, but job hunting is really hard.
Yeah.
I've applied to many places and have not heard back from any. And that obviously is like a hard thing to deal with as a new graduate. So like being able to finance the trip is kind of the biggest worry. But I don't know, I'm hopeful that it'll work out.
Definitely.
Find a job, even if it's at like Earl's or something. I'm willing.
Actually, I'm John Paul. I don't associate myself with John.
Wait, did they name you
enough.
after the Pope?
Yeah, my grandma did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course, you know you would.
Yeah, she always says that. Like, I named you after the Pope. She'll mention it like often. I'll be like, yes.
Where did Chelsea come
you.
from?
No idea. I think a family member named her. Could have been one of my aunts.
Her name's Maya.
Yeah.
Angelie Maya Jones. Actually, I think I knew that.
You were named after Maya Angelou, right?
After Maya Angelou, yes. My Nana's favorite author.
Oh.
Just did a little switcheroo.
Yeah, and just call it a day.
Maya
Wait, the author is Maya Angelou?
Angelou.
Oh.
But yeah, I think the Lee in my name comes from my dad's name. Is Lee. Leland is his name.
I didn't
So it's
even
like
think about that.
Angelie.
Wow.
Maya after Maya Angelou.
Right. My parents were just like, Michelle's pretty common. No, because actually my name was supposed to be Valentina because I was born on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Valentina.
But then my mom thought it was like too much.
That's
Fair.
Yeah.
That sounds so bad.
Do you imagine?
You don't look like a Valentina.
No, not at all.
Like, hey Val.
You're like the most Nichelle person ever.
Nichelle. Yeah, so they just changed the first letter because it's obviously not common.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
No, I've come to realize like your name's not common. Like Nichelle.
I actually know another Nichelle.
I don't think
Whoa.
I don't
Yeah.
think I have heard another Nichelle.
No,
There's
me neither.
Nichelle Nicholas. She was from Star Wars. I don't know if Nichols, or I don't know her last name, but her name's Nichelle.
Damn.
Yeah. And then
That's
Jane just comes from my grandmother.
Nice.
Let's talk about summer plans.
Yeah.
So, what do you have planned for the summer? More parties?
Definitely.
Concerts?
Concerts.
Because she's a concert goer. If you guys don't know her, she...
I guess.
Because you're into like small artists, right? Were you there for the Rex Orange County?
No.
I feel like you would be the person to go.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do you listen to?
To be honest, not really. Like, I don't not like his music. It's just not like my go-to.
Fair.
Guys, also, you know, subscribe to her YouTube, but follow her on Spotify. To be honest with you, I don't even have to make my own playlist on Spotify, which when you see my Spotify, it's so all over the place because I literally just go to her account and just play like whatever.
Thank you.
So you listen to the same type of music?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Like we have obviously different taste in a way, but then our love language sometimes is just sending each other songs that we discovered. Yeah. She got me into snow, actually.
Yeah, I was about to say, because you guys went to snow together,
We
right?
went to snow. Really vibe.
So good.
Except she wasn't on for that long.
No, it did feel really short.
It was literally like half an hour, I swear.
She performed for half an hour.
Well, I think it was like an hour, but like it just felt really short.
Really short.
Well, that's how
And,
you know
like,
you had a good time.
There was a lot of waiting.
While we're talking about music, do you think like music is like a big part of, you know, who you are in a way?
Honestly, yeah. I feel like music is a big part of everybody's, you know, existence. Obviously, I like music because I like to dance.
True.
Couldn't do that without music.
True. Imagine just dancing without
Just silence.
And what if that's a thing?
But who are your like favorite artists right now? Because I feel like you have a lot. But,
Yeah, I hate that question.
I feel like you have a rotation going on.
I do. Let me just look at my current playlist and see who's on there. To be honest, I've really been enjoying Michael Bublé lately.
Oh, okay.
He's coming to Vancouver in
Local.
October.
Michael Bublé is coming to Vancouver. Does he not live here?
Well, I mean, like,
you
know,
How does that make sense?
yes, he lives here,
Doesn't he have a place?
but he's touring.
Oh, he's on
touring.
tour right now. Okay. I did not know that.
Like, he's going on tour.
Remember you saw him at
Yeah,
Fresh Street.
that's a funny story.
Because she worked at Fresh Street and Michael
Recently?
Bublé.
I met him too.
Oh,
Where?
White Spot.
what?
You're kidding.
Yeah, but go first. Tell your story.
Yeah, so I used to work in the meat department of this grocery store called Fresh Street Market in West Van. And I worked super random days. I would work like Monday nights and Saturdays or maybe Sundays. And Michael Bublé would literally come in every Monday, like close to closing.
No
'cause-
way.
Oh, so it was often. It wasn't only one time.
I've seen him multiple
Oh my
times,
gosh.
but this one time he bought 3 cordon bleus, which is like the breaded chicken breast with like ham and cheese inside.
Oh.
So
Anyway, he bought a few of those and I served him. And at the end, he was like, "Thanks, little dude." Because
Thanks, little dude.
because you have to wear a hairnet. And obviously, I was like 16, 17 at the time. I know like my appearance hasn't changed that much since high school, but like
literally you haven't
I
changed
feel
at all.
like maybe I developed a bit more.
Developed.
You still have
You
the,
know what I
you still have the
mean?
baby face vibe.
But anyways, he thought I was a boy.
Damn, yo, Michael Bublé, get yourself right.
The one time I interacted with a celebrity, he misgenders me. But it's okay.
Any other artists?
Right. I've also been loving old John Legend.
Ooh, okay. Like what album? Like the All of Me album?
No, like it's called Once Again.
Once again.
Is that his
It's
first?
from like 2005.
I feel
No
like he's
way.
the black Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
John Legend.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about their voices now. They're kind of
similar.
Similar like style.
Like obviously like
too.
Michael's more like jazz,
Yeah.
but like their like actual voice.
They're very classic.
Yeah, classic.
Yes.
Classic voices.
Yes.
Wow, I just realized that.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love a lot of like funk too.
Mm-hmm.
The Jones Girls I've been listening to.
Are these a lot of older artists?
Yeah, I would say. I like try to mix it up, but I don't know if you are familiar with Amindy.
Mindy. Is she R&B?
Yeah,
I think I heard like a little bit.
good
Like,
stuff.
here and
Not
there.
me.
Good stuff. Duckworth I've also been enjoying.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
Yeah,
like
these are-
hip hop ish, I guess.
my girl Joyce Wright.
Yeah,
I wanted
love
to
that
go to
song.
her.
Didn't you
She
go
was here.
see Lucky Day?
And Joyce Rice was opening for him.
You're kidding.
No, it was amazing.
Where was it? Vogue?
That's on Granville? Yeah.
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 No way.
Yeah.
Hey, more life.
What are you guys listening to?
You go first.
So, I'd say I listen to a wide variety, but like I have a main.
You have a rotation
5.
going on too.
Yeah, I have a rotation. Drake always, The Weeknd always, Travis, Don Toliver. I don't know if you know those guys. So those are my main 4. But then I listen to like, I feel like just last year I got into more R&B people like Brent Faiyaz,
Oh, yes.
Omar Apollo, Bruno Major. You know, music like that, Giveon. Yeah, people like those guys. Recently, Drake released an album. Everyone's got mixed feelings about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally,
No.
I'm a big fan of the album. People who don't, they're just not caught up to speed yet. That's okay.
That's true.
That's
yeah.
okay.
Fair enough. Yeah. I feel like from what I've heard of his new album, it's definitely more like up my alley than
Then his like
Certified
other.
Lover Boy
Oh, yeah.
or whatever.
People who don't like the album don't understand, like, it's really good for what it is because we're going into summer and like the songs are meant for like high energy things like dancing, nights out, you know?
Definitely, like he chose the right time to release what he did.
Yeah, like
1000%.
party music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
party music.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, get lit. Turn me up. Yeah. We gonna play this. We gonna play this album at your next
At
party.
my party.
Come on now.
Duh.
What's your favorite song
On
from
the album,
If you could just pick one.
probably Overdrive.
I didn't hear that one yet.
It's a good one, but there's so many good ones.
I've heard Massive
That one's
A
like
lot.
trending.
on TikTok
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
now.
I love it.
It's a good one.
Just from what I've heard.
Right. Or I keep on forgetting
Jimmy
the name.
Cooks.
Jimmy Cooks. Featuring 21 Savage.
Yeah.
I was, to be honest with you, like I didn't know that he was dropping. Did you know that he was dropping something?
No, it was very spontaneous.
It was very spontaneous. I was expecting more like, I guess, features.
Yeah, me too.
But like for me, I'm like, dude, my song choices are like everywhere. I think we're like both into like 80s and like 90s
Yeah,
kind of vibe.
definitely.
Like I love Air Supply, Bon Jovi, and then there's like Lauryn Hill. There's Ice Cube, Celine Dion. Oh my god, I can just
absolutely.
go Whitney Houston.
True.
Dude, I can like just name everything. But then as of right now, it's mostly like Snow, Joyce Rice, Umi. Just a lot. I would say K-pop. No one will understand my love for K-R&B.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I
I feel
do.
like I got you into like some like you have some
Definitely.
songs on your playlist.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of that one guy.
You have On and Off a lot on your playlist. Crush.
Yes, that one.
Crush is my crush.
Yeah.
And then obviously like the bubblegum like pop,
Yeah.
like Blackpink, Twice, Red Velvet, Momoland,
catchy stuff.
yeah, 17, EXO, BTS, you name them.
Holy.
Yeah,
That's a
so
whole list.
basically like
She's a stan.
my song choices are just like a karaoke book. It could just be any
Right.
song.
Yeah.
Literally like play us like a classic song, I can like just name it. All that. You know, they should make a game show.
Yeah, I was gonna say that could be a fun
Yeah.
fun
I
game.
would
Guess the song.
yeah, guess the song or something, yeah.
I always love doing that.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
you just
Thank you guys for watching today's episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Give all of us a follow on all our socials, Nichelle, Angelie, and mine. We'll leave everything in the description. But yeah, keep up with us on the daily to get to know our
current situation.
We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.